Alright, you ready?
Greetings from 17.3. This workout, chest bar pull-ups and snatches. I want to talk to you a lot about shoulders today, but for snatches, make sure your hips and ankles are also loose enough and in good positions. If those are out of position and tight, then it's going to put more strain on your shoulders. But for shoulders, one reason why I was thinking about this is because there's a lot of pull-ups. And if you're doing a butterfly pull-up or kipping pull-up, there's a study with gymnasts that with the giant swing at the bottom of the swing, they have like 6 to 9 times the body weight and like 10% of the shoulder activation. So that's where they get a lot of issues. So I was thinking about this, I mean, definitely on a smaller scale than a giant swing for the gymnast, but repetitive loading at the bottom. If you don't have good shoulder and scapular like stabilization, then you may get yourself into a bad position and maybe get some overuse there. So for shoulder stuff, I'm going to go over and use the crossover symmetry. So I'm going to hit some Ys and that, and then I'm actually going to do some overhead squats, help with stabilization for the bottom of the snatch. Because if you miss a snatch on this one, just because you're tired, just going to take time and energy away from what you're trying to do. So we'll start off with some Ys with crossover symmetry. For this, I'm going with the lighter colors, probably more like a yellow. If you go too heavy, you're probably going to just end up kicking into other muscles that we're not really looking for. So you'll grab, and come back with that. You want to cross them over. That's our Y position. So once you feel pretty warmed up with that, you've done a few sets. And you can also do some other positions off the crossover symmetry placard. But then next you're going to cross over, and then you're going to sit down. We'll have you do some overhead squats in that Y position just to get the shoulder blades ready for receiving the bar in the bottom of that position. And then also want to work on some shoulder blade strength. So I'm going to have you go into a prone position on your stomach. And then it's almost like a lat pull down. This should help get all the shoulder blade muscles kicked in. Just a different way to get that all kicked in. And then we also, that's good being on your stomach getting it turned on, but we also need to make sure that your shoulder blades are working in the hanging positions, and then we're going to add some scap pull-ups. Elbows are locked, just trying to pull your shoulder blades down and back, get you activated and ready for that bottom position where you're going to have the most amount of body weight and force and the least amount of activation. So good luck, and besides all the shoulder stuff, make sure the hips and ankles are loose. All right? Good luck.